as I said on a few occasions, in the old good days, there was one single way to finance growth, to provide liquidity to historical shareholders, to incentivize the management between the private company, and it was to become listed. IPO was the one-size-fits-all solution in the old good days. Now with the size of private equity, as you describe it, private equity provide great management package that are as attractive as the options package for being listed, provide liquidity, provide incremental funding for growth. But ultimately, there is a fundamental difference between being private and being public. When you are owned by a private shareholder, a particular private equity shareholder, you are being packaged to be sold, because the fundamental purpose of a private equity guy is to be a wholesaler, to buy, to grow, and to sell. And you are therefore by nature a consolidatee. When you go public, even if you can be bought at some point of time, the purpose, the fundamental meaning of the project is to consolidate the others, to grow and in an open-ended way. So it's a totally different mindset. And I'm not judging anything. I'm just saying that we have had a phase of sophistication of capitalism, boosted by low interest rates. Interest rates are now stabilizing at different levels. And we need to take the best of both worlds. I see in the tech sector in continental Europe an amazing number of technology companies that are mature and that have been maturing for the past 12 years and not ready to go public. And we have a pipeline for 25 and 26, which is amazing.
But these amazing, mature and maturing technology companies very often will get snapped up from either private equity or tech companies and tech titans, which primarily, let's be brutally honest, still tend to be American or international, get snapped up before they get to the main exchanges.
That's life. That's true. No, but that's true. That's true. I'm not.
That's a problem for Europe, Stéphane.
That's a problem for Europe, but that's a problem that's more upstream than capital markets. Is whether who owns whom and who works for whom. I mean, as long as we believe that we can be happy slaves working for U.S. pensioners, and having U.S. pensioners owning European companies rather than European pensioners owning European companies, that you are touching a more fundamental question, is for how long we will be happy with the resignated happy slavery. I mean, it's similar to whether you feel comfortable operating a F-35 fighting aircraft, where every morning for the plane to take off, you need to request a code from the U.S. I mean, it's comfortable, but it doesn't make you very sovereign. So what you're pointing out is the fact that unless Europeans unleash the massive amount of savings that exist in this part of the planet, 13 to 18% of disposable income is owned by households and in form of savings. Unless we find a way to channel that to fund European companies, we are in a situation which is very weak and very risky to have the players you identify who come from the other side of the water with different interests, and one may suggest maybe sometimes different values, as we observe for a few weeks. And then the question is how we can build in Europe more strategic autonomy with stronger players. We do our part by building a strong pan-European market infrastructure, but I think the purpose, the role for every commercial industrial organization in Europe is to become as quickly as possible much stronger, because if you don't get strong, you will become slaves.